This guy right here is something that we have already done. We did this problem in the very beginning of this chapter. We knew it was quadratic because it's got it squared. Means we're going to get two answers. And if you remember, what you did was this. It's a two-parter. And you went x and x, plus and minus, 5 and 5. It's equal to 0, so we pull our answers out, and we were happy, right? But to be truthful, I wouldn't do this problem this way. And I'm going to show you what I think is an easier way to do problems like this. And we're going to use square roots. So the first thing you ought to remember from 8th grade is that squaring and square rooting are opposites. They undo each other, right? So if I have a square root sign and I square it, they cancel. Or if I have a squared and I square root it, they cancel. That's their job, right? You all know that. So let me show you how I would do this problem. So the first thing is, I'm going to do this. X squared equals 25. I move the 25 to the other side. Everybody think that's not crazy. That's easy. Now you know me. I am a sad and lonely woman who has to make up weird things to make herself happy. Here's how I think about it. This is this sounds terrible, but this is like a little bomber, right? He's like, I don't want to say terrorist, that sounds bad, but this is a guy and he's got a little bomb, right? And he's gonna blow people up. See, that's his little bomb. The two is a little bomb. So I need to call in, I need to throw him into jail, because jail and bombs cancel each other out. So I bring in square root jail, and I say, okay, dude, now you're neutralized, because square rooting and squaring cancel. So this guy is now just x. Yay! But you know the rule in math, what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. And what times what is 25? 5. Awesome. But if you remember when I did this problem the first time, I got 2 answers. So what else times itself would give me 25? -5. So it turns out tonight, when we're doing these, every one of these problems will have 2 answers. And almost always it will be a positive answer and a negative answer. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, and that symbol looks like this. Boom. Can you use that cool little symbol? Absolutely. That's a plus minus sign, and it counts for both, right? So you can do it this way. That's, I think, how your homework answers go, or you can do it this way. So let's start an easy one for you guys to try. You guys ready? Nice and easy. We're starting off nice and easy. X squared equals 36. Yeah. You could probably just do that one in your head without doing a whole lot of work. You don't have to factor it. You don't have to drop it in parentheses. Just use your little square root both sides. What do you get? Anyone brave enough to tell me?
6.
Yeah. You got it. X equals 6 and -6. How did I get that? I square rooted this side. I square rooted that side. That was my jail. We got rid of the squares, and I got this guy. We're going to step up. Yes. Question no. Step up our game a little bit. Okay? Here we go. I'm thinking of the answer here. I have to do this in my head. Okay, here's how I think about it, because you know I'm a weirdo and I have no friends. So here's what. Here is our little criminal guy with his little bomb. So before I bring out the SWAT team to put him in jail, I need to remove everyone that's around him, right? I gotta be like, clear the area because he's got a bomb. So before we throw the square root, we put him in square root jail. The only one I want in square root jail is something squared. So let's get rid of the 4 and get rid of the 3. Can you do that? Can you add 4 to both sides and divide by 3? Give that a try. See how you do on that.
I got it. If you want. don't think you're gonna memorize it yet.
I'm gonna do it right along with you.
Oh, because you guys have
I'm
it
gonna
next period.
add 4 to both sides.
I studied
So
during
I'm at
lunch.
3x squared equals 27. And then I'm gonna get rid of that 3. Get out of there, 3. Run away, be safe. So here's what I got. I got x squared equals 9. Now I bring in the SWAT team, put him in jail, X equals, now I'd like to say it's just 3, but I remember I get 2 answers. How do I know? Because I've got a squared, 2 answers, plus and minus. How was that? Is that okay? Yeah?
Six.
Still okay? Yeah? Okay. So let's do it. So that is 8th grade. That was 8th grade. Let's head to Algebra 1. You guys ready? Here's what happens in Algebra 1.
Love Algebra 1. I know somebody that got it 2.
Welcome to Algebra 1. Yeah, there's not 2 things that make 20. So what we're going to have to do is we're putting them in square root jail. We're going to have to find some twins, suck out the people who live, let some twins die. You're going to square root both sides. You're going to figure out, you're going to simplify the radical. So go ahead, square root both sides, and then simplify your radical. I will tell you what that means. It means this, Joe. So here's what we're going to do. Square root both sides. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
So x equals the square root of 20, but we're not allowed to write square root of 20. We got to do this where we split it up.
Oh, the tree.
There you go. So can anyone give me 2 numbers to start off with? Yeah. 5 and 4 works for me. And 2 and 2. 2 comes out, 1 dies. So what I'm going to get is x equals 2 root 5, but there's 2 answers. There's positive 2 root 5, and there is negative 2 root 5. That's the new thing. How do we do? Yeah? Yeah, good, right on. So let's go a little bit trickier. Not a lot, just a little bit. Here we go.
With the one
Let me figure this one in my
here,
head here.
the one that doesn't have a twin.
Squared minus 3.
You're asking good questions for the COVID kids.
Oh, 77. Give that bad boy a try
They
and
don't care.
see how you do.
Maybe they'll not report you.
That's so funny.
Give me some.
Again,
Hmm?
the 2x squared, or the x squared is the bad guy. So we're going to want to get rid of anyone around him before we bring in the SWAT team, right? We're going to want to clear out the area. If you start to feel confident and you want to share it with someone, you can talk to someone. And again, if you think that they're just a show-off, say, you know what, you have no friends. So that will be fine. Always make them feel bad.
What'd you get, Adam?
So
Done
Cole
for
starts
10.
showing off, because
Yes,
the other
I
people
got
at the
that.
table can say, Cole, you have no friends.
This is the answer.
I was literally
What?
gonna do that. Okay.
Purple tomorrow for no and
I thought that was next week.
yeah, what's the code?
I thought next week is the spirit week.
Yeah, same.
tomorrow's purple, Tuesday's red.
They had it as Monday, purple.
It's for cancer, right?
No, it's for like answers.
Right, but they put it on the slides.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
We just have that.
you need to check that. That's beautiful, but there's gonna be 2 answers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And did it come out as 4? Does it come out as-
I'm freaking out for this.
Okay, I was sitting in my head, I was like, oh wait.
Okay, are we ready? Here we go.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, Joe. Yes.
I'm sorry, but how the fuck? Do you remember this, Emma? Like, are you gonna remember all that?
Yeah.
Did you write it down? Okay, should I do that too? Did you write it on your own?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add the 3. Add the 3, so I get 2x squared equals 80.
Okay.
divide by 2, divide by 2. So here's where I'm at. X squared equals 40. Now, at this moment, this is where our friend the square root comes in. So I'm going to bring in the square root, both sides. Now I'm going to do it up here because I'm running out of room. So I'm going to get x equals the square
I'm gonna
root of
explain it to
40.
you.
Now I'm going to go
Okay,
ahead and
read
start
it, read
breaking
it.
it apart.
Cross out the twins.
So I'm going to get
So
4
basically,
times
whenever you
10.
have a
That's what I
pair,
did.
same number, you always
2
cross out one.
times 2 times 2
So now we're
times
left with
5.
2.
Now on this
2 and
one,
5.
I know there's a lot of 2's, but
Since this one
only
goes-
one
This
pair,
one goes here.
one dies, so I get x equals 2
So because we have
root,
2,
and those
and
guys
this
hook
five
back up
you have to
together.
multiply it.
2 root
Because the
10
number,
and
the number
negative
doesn't have
2 root
that doesn't have a pair usually.
Can I see a wiggle if you got it? Wow, nicely done, nicely done. All the way around.
But the twin
Okay.
always goes on the outside. One of the
That's
two.
algebra 1. Here
Yeah, you
comes
disregard these numbers,
algebra
but these ones
2.
can be divided. Just the one for
Oh, you can. You know what's coming. You gotta know what's coming.
Yo, I should be a teacher. Mr. Antonio, you're inspiring me to become a teacher now.
You would be a great teacher. You would
Really?
be a really good.
She would.
She teaches the whole table group.
I literally make her sit with me in every class because like she literally explains everything.
So yeah. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of fun. There are times I feel like you're paying me
Yeah.
to hang out with you guys.
See, like other teachers are boring, but you're
It's
you're
fun.
entertaining.
I feel like I have a lot of fun. Well, like I said, my daughter's on. Yeah. She's gonna do it.
You're inspiring.
Well, I think she just figures summer off. Hey, so we're doing this one, yeah? Little bit, we're stepping
it?
up our game a little bit. Oh, got that
5?
negative in there.
15?
Here's a hint. Yank out your
You
eyes.
know, it's 15 times.
Sounds so creepy.
75 to 25.
So, people are writing, I don't want to rush me.
Oh, that's negative.
I'm gonna divide both sides by 3. So look what I got. I got x squared equals negative
5i.
25. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm gonna square root
I'm
both
giving them
sides.
the answer.
Oh wait, I got a weirdo in jail, right? I have not just a normal person. I have an eye that gets sucked out, and then once I suck that eye out,
Remember we
what
did
times
homework
what
for
is
the eyes?
3, 5?
negative is squared.
Yeah. But 2 answers just the same. 5i, negative 5i. That is the algebra 2b. Yeah? Let's do one more like this. I'm going to show you one more weird thing, and then I am shutting up for the day. Okay, last one. Let's see what I can do here.
Math is like definitely one of my favorites this year. It's like so fun. I'm not gonna lie. 2x.
So it's going to be. Oh, I think that works. If you can do this one, you pretty much have what I need to do, except for one tiny little thing left, and then we're good to go. Because literally, what we used to do, and I'll go on, we'd say no solution, but we don't get to say that anymore. It's 27. Negative. Negative 27.
What? You're gonna explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, would you put
Hey,
the eye on the
nice.
inside or the
Continue to
outside?
absent. Nice, nice. You are correct. I was just hearing you.
Did I get an eye?
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
9 times 3.
Okay, weirdos, here we go. Let's see what.
No, we're not
Okay,
done.
okay,
Please
hey,
give me a
let's
minute.
talking. I'm just picking a good pen. Just want a good pen. Christina's on fire back there. You're killing it today.
They're always cute.
Here's the video.
Awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. See what you do, Melina? See, now they know they're talking to you.
No. Ah.
Okay, here we go. Everybody feeling like they got a
Whoa.
start on
Is it
it?
like,
Yeah.
is it
We're
this?
gonna subtract the 3.
Yeah, I mean it's that, but I don't know where to put the
I'm
I.
gonna cry. I don't know.
Negative 2x squared equals 54. Did I lose anybody? Someone say?
No.
Divide by
You know who
negative
lost me?
2.
This fucking quick.
No,
X
why
squared
are you saying bad
equals
words right now?
negative 27.
COVID kids. And
Now I
those
gotta
kids
start
that
doing
know.
my work here. I'm gonna square root this side and square root this side. That negative 27, let's take a look at it a little specifically over
She's so
here.
nice.
I'm gonna first yank out my I, which I just like saying because it makes me happy. And then I'm gonna split up 27. Anyone gonna give me 2 numbers?
9 and 3.
3 and 9.
3 and 9, right
Yeah, I
on.
know.
3 and 9, 3 and 3. I know there's 3 of them, but they hate that third twin, right? That triplet. No one likes him. So we're going to pull out a 3. He's left inside. So we get 3i root 3 and negative 3i.
Wait.
Yes. Nice, nice.
Where's the, why is the negative out, on the outside?
Because we always, so that negative is unrelated to the I. It's just that we will always get a positive answer and a negative
Oh,
answer.
okay.
Right? And kids kept saying that. It's like, but we have I. It's just completely, this is our answer, this is the negative.
Okay.
Good
But
question.
the I wouldn't cancel out the
Nope,
negatives.
nope, it just, because this only has to do with what's inside of here. This has to do with a positive and negative option. Good question. Okay. Kira, can I go? Last thing, best thing. Now, tonight, hey Joe, tonight I am going to offer a pre-calc option. So before I do that, there's one last type of problem we're going to talk about, and that's when the X has taken a hostage. Everyone's going to watch though this. Joe's looking at me. There he is. So watch what happens on this one. It's a little bit weird. Normally, we want to clear the area before we start, right? Before I bring in a SWAT team, I want to clear the area. But I need you to notice the squared is trapping everything here. So because of that, I need to start by bringing in the SWAT team right away. Remember what the square root does? It gets rid of the square. So what I need to do before I start is this, right away. And that's what it's going to do, is free that hostage situation. So what you would get is x plus 3, because these guys cancel. What times what is 25? 5. Now normally, I'd be like, yay, I'm going to finish this problem. But you remember, we don't just get 5, we also get negative 5. So when you have a hostage situation, you have 2 baby problems that you have to do. Yes. Say it again. Yes, and then bring it all over. Absolutely. And I'll be honest. I think the problem is that for me, that's a lot more work. But then you have to refactor.
The
It absolutely
non-fibulous.
works. It absolutely works. Yeah.
The
So
weight
here's
bearing
what we're
is
gonna do.
tibia.
We're gonna add 3 to both sides. So we're gonna get x equals 8. We're gonna add 3 to both sides, and we're gonna get x equals negative 2, which is why I said it's not always
So
plus
weight
and
is
minus
tibia,
the same answer.
Yeah,
In
non-weight
the
is fibula.
hostage situation, you get 2 different answers. So I'm gonna have you guys try this, right? We're gonna have you try it.
I almost forgot
So
about
you guys try this one.
inferior nasal gunshot on the test.
Give that one a try. I'm gonna come around and see if anyone needs me. It's a little bit weirder. Okay, so 27. That's 27. And where would you get it to? Ooh, how do we, what does that, how do we get, there you go. Nice.
Why did they ask what does San Ramon Valley High School stand for?
Oh, because
Why is there 17 terms? Isn't there only 10 questions?
school,
Do this last one.
ribs, San, vertebral column, San Ramon Valley High School, hyoid bone.
Beautiful, beautiful. Some of you, as I ran into you, some of you are getting pretty fast at this. And you're saying, well, Mrs. Tarantino, really, really quick. X plus 3 equals 7, and X plus 3 equals negative 7. Again, Cole, if you want to draw that out and read back, you can, but once you get fast at it, it's much faster to do this. 4, and I got negative 10. How did you do? Did people get it? Nice. Now, here's where this is going to get a little bit weird.
Hyoid sternum, one thing.
For my friends, oh, I'm going to leave that up.
Hyoid
For my
sternum.
friends that are heading to pre-calc,
School,
I have 3 additional problems like this that
vertebral
are
column,
a
thoracic
little
cavity,
more rigorous.
sternum, and hyoid.
If you're heading to
It's not one thing.
pre-calc,
It's actually separate things.
give them a real try. They're more rigorous. I can come around and help you, but if your answer is, I don't even know how to do it, my answer is, then stick with the basics, right? So this is not, what I'm going to put up in a minute is not something you need to do. So I'm going to give you the homework and I'm going to talk to you. It's got a little bit of weird stuff on the back, and we're good to go. Thank you, taking ladies. And don't
Bye,
forget your
COVID
family.
kids.
Bye, COVID kids.